Hi everyone, it's Don Murphy, Gold's Gym Newburgh and Gold's Gym Middletown with a status update on what is happening in the clubs and what you can expect moving into the future. First and foremost, on behalf of myself, my wife Tammy, my mother Mary, the entire Murphy family, as well as our entire team, the entire staff, happy Passover and happy Easter. We hope you're able to find some peace and tranquility during this very challenging time. And we know it's hard. We're feeling it too. But we also know that because of the mindset that we have, we're not going anywhere. And if anything, we are preparing to come out of this and become stronger and better than we've ever been. And I want to share with you some of the details on what we're doing and why I know this is the case. You see, Gold's Gym in Newburgh wasn't always what it is today. In fact, when we go back 34 years ago to 1986, I was a senior in high school, and my mother Mary and her former business partners, Bill Austin and Lyle Schuler, may he rest in peace, they decided to purchase what was Airport Racquet Club. And the facility consisted at that time of 12 racquetball courts, 3 tennis courts, and a small kitchen for the staff. And it was dismal. There was very little energy. There was certainly nobody coming in to buy memberships. If so, they were happy if they had a couple per week. It was tough. And there was regret in having done this. How were they going to get through this to become stronger and grow into the future? Through a lot of perseverance, positive thinking, and sweat equity, they made it happen. But I want to reflect a bit more on what the facility was and what it became in those early years. You see, in between the racquetball courts, there was this shag carpeting. And I remember taking that carpeting, a piece of it, and rolling it up. We put it on my car, and I drove it off to college, where I used it as my flooring in my dorm. We also had the racquetball courts with chairs outside, where the players in between games would come out and sit and socialize, as they do now with the 3 courts that we still have. But there was ashtrays there for them to smoke their cigarettes, and the smoke would go wafting through the halls. And so it became, how are we going to get through this? How are we going to make it better? And so they decided to convert one of the courts into the original line of Nautilus fitness equipment. And so it became that original line of equipment sat on one of the racquetball courts. And one of the pieces still exists today. Downstairs on the main fitness floor, the chest fly with the rollers. That is from that original line, and no, we will not be getting rid of it. But then it became, okay, what other value can we bring? And they decided to team up and open with another partner, the nightclub called Coconuts. Coconuts was a bar, restaurant, nightclub that existed on the top floor of the club. And I think the mindset at that time was to provide the members with another place to go after they played racquetball or they went on the Nautilus equipment or maybe did an aerobics class. It would provide them with another place to go where they could smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol. So that brought some social energy, but it really didn't fit the calling of health, fitness, and well-being. So fast forward through the years and look what has happened. We've grown, we've evolved, we've done renovations, we've added more amenities, we've enhanced our programming, and we've done what we felt to be in the best interest of our members and our community the entire time. We've overcome challenges too. We've had ever-growing competition. We overcame the Great Recession in 2008, and we did what was necessary to stay strong and move forward to become what we have become today. And there is no way we're going to let this pandemic shut us down forever. We know that we have to weather this storm, and we will do what's necessary to get to the other side. But know that when we do get to the other side, with the steps we're taking now, the clubs will become better than they've ever been. And I also want to speak about Gold's Gym in Middletown. That project, when it was first brought to our attention to become a possibility in 2017, Tammy and I felt no way. This is not a good idea to open a gym in a mall. But the pyramid companies, owners of the Crystal Run Galleria Mall, they were pretty convincing. And we trusted them. We trusted the vision that they had for the future of what the mall was going to become. And we also looked out on the landscape of what was happening across the country and saw other reputable club owners doing just that, opening up gyms in malls. And we felt that with the years of experience and knowledge that we have, combined with a partner like Pyramid and what they were going to help provide for us with that space, we could make it happen. And we have. Middletown has quickly become a very well-equipped, chock full of value health club facility that we're going to continue to make stronger and better as we move into the future. And even during our first year, we had challenges. We had to get rid of the steam rooms because of all the disrepair and leaks that were happening downstairs. We had to gut and renovate the locker rooms almost in their entirety because of the leaks that were happening downstairs and mishaps that had occurred. So all these things had to make us stronger, weather the storm, and get better on the other side. And we're going to just continue moving forward with that mindset. We have our cleaners now. Here's what's happening now. We have our cleaners now going into the gyms still almost every day, cleaning and disinfecting. The gyms will be cleaner, more sanitized than they've ever been when we have the green light to open again. And we're at least doubling our budgets for cleaning and supplies for not only our staff, but for you, the members, in terms of a multitude of disinfectant stations and dispensers that you will be able to easily access wherever you're working out in the gym. And it will become policy, non-negotiable, that all members will clean and disinfect our equipment after using it. These are new things that we have to do to become better. What else is happening behind the scenes? Our staff who are handling every member email, concern about billing, questions about the future, everything that you're asking, we are handling feverishly to stay on top of on a case-by-case basis. But we also want to share with you two examples of the heartfelt messages that are pouring in that bring tears to your eyes. And I just have to read here. These have come in within the past 2 weeks. I just want to say thank you so much for caring about our health and wellness. You aren't just gym owners, but a caring, almost father figure to us all. My name is Greg, and I am a proud member of the Newburgh facility. I received the message of freezing our accounts, and thank you for this gesture. I have a small request. Can you not freeze my account? Can you please use my fees for an employee who needs to buy groceries or dinner for their family? This would be greatly appreciated. And numerous others. We also know that some of you may have not received the constant communication that we put out when we first closed the gyms about the option to freeze in March. And so as you've reacted rather drastically at times, we've done our best to communicate with you that you're not losing any of the time that you would have frozen. We're going to work with you. And in the situations where you've needed to, we provide the refund. We will always do the right thing for our members. Always. So as it stands now, there is no membership billing, and that'll remain that way. And that was as of April 1st. That will remain that way until we reopen again in the future. But during this time, we're still here, as you know. Use the in-home resources we're providing with goldstrong.com. You will find hundreds of workouts that you can do in-home, outdoors, with coaching. And we want you to try things you haven't tried before. Try Les Mills on demand. Try meditating using the coaching on Gold's Amp. And things that maybe you've never done, because that's what we have to do now to get strong, to remain healthy. When we come out of this on the other side, we'll be better than we ever have. And we want you to have the same exact mindset as we do what's necessary in the coming weeks so that we can see the sunshine again and smiles return to all of our faces when we reunite. And yeah, there will be one hell of a party for all of the Newburgh and Middletown members to unite and celebrate again. Thank you for listening. Stay safe. Be well. We can't wait to see you again.